Hey guys, the Metafy guide is in the link below. As you can see, it encompasses of introduction, deck list, justification for every single card in the 60 card list, potential considerations to add to the deck, and the meta decks matchup strategy. So do subscribe to the Metafy guide, and now let's proceed to the video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. A very warm welcome back to my esteemed viewers and subscribers and followers on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me in the past and what you guys are also currently doing or have been doing for my Metafy guides as well. So today I'll be showcasing my latest creation. I know it's a breath of fresh air. There's no Blazicons involved, but it's actually a Mega Froslass Dudunsparce deck, whereby Mega Froslass serves as an attacker and a tanker at the same time. Now, I drew inspiration from the Mega Dudunsparce and Reaching Energy deck that Japan has been playing, but I tweaked it a lot and actually make this deck revolve around Mega Froslass rather than Mega for several reasons. Number one, of course, Mega Lopunny's weakness to fighting is not really good because you're weak to Lucario and Okidogi, and those decks are actually very meta right now. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't really like Mega Lopunny. But second of all, it's also the fact that Mega Lopunny has a capped damage output at 230, right? Whereas Mega Froslass allows you to do up to close to an infinite amount of damage, right? But of course, the downside to that is also the fact that Mega Froslass can also deal very little damage, and it also requires to use water energy. So, and Reaching Energy may not be so good in that instance, right? But on top of that, I think Mega Froslass's weakness is also very good. His weakness to metal, which is actually very good in this format. So hence, I actually think it's a very good card to be playing with the Dudunsparce. And of course, our main card of the deck, which is actually Wally's Compassion, and we're playing 4 of these. So we're just going to be looping Wally's Compassion and Mega Froslass while drawing cards with the Dudunsparce. And they expect this deck's Hero Escape rather than Reaching Energy. And the main reason why we're doing this is because Lucario can still one-shot us, right? So Lucario can one-shot us, maybe even Tilmas Ogapons can one-shot us, even Zorok with the right damage modifiers can one-shot us. So that would be a big issue. So the Hero Escape basically beefs up your Mega Froslass or maybe even your Mega Lopunny to 430 or 410 respectively, right? We maintain the Mega Lopunny in the deck because there are a lot of instances where your opponent tried to intentionally thin their hand, and your Mega Froslass will probably need 3, 4, 5 turns to knock them out. So hence, a one-off Mega Lopunny addresses that issue, right? And of course, the key card in this deck is also the Monkey Dories, because Monkey Dories enable you to move damage counters before your Wallies. And Monkey Dories is always good in decks where number 1 requires you to use very little energy attachment for your attacker, and number 2 when they are very tank. In this case, the Mega Pokemons with Wallies, with Hero Escape, sorry, right? We're also playing a one-off Team Rocket Satikuno because it's mainly for the Alakazam matchup. That, in combination with Monkey Dory, makes the Alakazam matchup a lot more easier, right? The other cards in the deck, I did provide more justification and explanation in my Metafy guide, which is in the link below, so do check that out. This is just a very brief overview of how the deck works, and let's check out some gameplay right about now. So we usually want to go first because we want to go really turbo, right? And I'm quite confident with not bricking that often. This deck probably maybe only 20% of the time you break. Yeah. Like in this case, you're obviously bricking, right? Just gonna put our Shame in. I think we can leave with this. So we're basically gonna Pokepad. I'm not sure if you're gonna Pokepad for a Snorunt or a Fanrotom in this case, and probably prioritize setting up, right? I think if we have Mega Lopunny in our deck, we're playing against Bedew as well. Oh, sorry, Mega Froslass, and we did get a Hilda too. So I think Snorunt's good in this matchup. And we don't have the Mega Lopunny, damn it. So we're probably just gonna get a Snorunt out first. And do this. I think we Poke Gear early because we don't really need to use Hilda, right? Yep. So we're gonna focus on Lily's Determination. I do think the odds of us drawing into a Water Energy card is pretty high, right? Ideally, we do not want to be attacking on the Badu because we want to save it for a Monkey Dory later on in the game, but well, we don't really have much of a choice here, right? So they themselves are playing their very own Mega Froslass as well, so that will also be an issue. But I do think that can be curbed somewhat. No supporter cards is a good sign. They probably have Mega Froslass or Mega Slam in their hand together with a Water Energy card, probably. Yep, that's a good sign. So no supporter card. We can play Hilda to, you know, play around a safer matchup here. However, I am pretty confident in drawing to a Water Energy card. Yeah. Now we do have a difficulty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they have a Mega Froslass, we are cooked. So because of that, I'm just going to bench another Snorunt here. We will be absolutely cooked if they do have another... Let's just see who they put out at the active spot. Yep, so they don't. They don't have another Mega Froslass for the time being. They may probably draw into a Lilies or a Hilda, you never know. But as it stands, it looks pretty okay. Yeah, they appear to be bricking. And that's a good sign. So, I do think that it's probably decent. Oh, I was thinking about searching for a Darkness Energy card here, but looks like we got it on our own. But we do not have a... Yeah, I think we should evolve. We do not have a... And I do not want to judge here as well, right? So I think I'm just going to get this and probably... Yeah, probably you. Yeah, and I'm probably just going to attach it. I can probably slip them as well, right? Nah, I think it's fine. I think we go for a knockout. I was considering retreating the Mega Froslass just so we can keep our damage counter on board so that we can just Monkey Dory off later on in the game, but at 310 the 10 damage counter on Shaman should suffice. So if they do get a Mega Froslass here and knock me out, they're gonna draw 5 prizes. I mean, they're gonna draw 3 prizes and get a 5 card hand. Nope! Concession! Please let me go first. Please let me go first. Yep, it's great. I'm not really too worried about item luck because we play Hildas and stuff. Together with Lily's Determination as well. And one of the beauty about this deck is we are usually able to start with Dudunsparce in front, which allows us to have a free retreat for our Mega Froslass to attack the following turn, right? So I'm thinking here we can actually draw into the Dudunsparce, retreat, and fly away and Hilda into a... Yeah, I'm just thinking will the item lock here this turn, because if they do, then we might be stuck, right? So I think I'm just going to go throw away the Poké Gear. I don't really think I need structure as well. Maybe I don't really need the Monkey Dory. I'm just going to do this. We do have one more structure in the deck and one more Monkey Dory, so I think we did discard the right card. Unfortunately, the Poké Gear is discarded, which is pretty essential in this deck. I did not search for the Fan Router because it takes up my bench space and it only gives me one more additional Dudunsparce, which is not really that useful, right? I'm kind of intrigued about what deck they're playing because this is not the Ninja Spinner Greninja format just yet. I don't see how the current Mega Greninja synergizes with Dragapult. And as you can see, they searched out a Badu, so our choice and decision to Ultra Ball was the right one to make indeed. And they don't have an energy card as well, which is great. So I'm just going to Hilda first because I just want to clean up my deck so that I can search out Mega Froslass. So that I can run away draw into as efficient of cards as possible. And I don't want to be drawing into a Mega Froslass and a Water Energy card, so I'm just going to do this. And we're just going to fly away. I don't know if they play Watchtower, which I'll just preserve a bench spot for our Chen Pao. One mistake made was also the fact that I did not check if I am playing Mega Lopunny in the deck. But I think we just bench it, right? No harm, no harm. I'm not gonna bench the Snorunt just yet. Maybe I should, but not yet. So the beauty about this deck is if they are starting slow, right? So for example, if they are unable to candy into Greninja and, you know, punches this turn, that will allow us to skip Wally's Compassion and start accelerating our Monkey Dories, right? Which is what we are intending to do in this case. So I'm going to stretch it back the Monkey Dory. I'm going to save Pokepad for Dudunsparce instead. Oh, and they did get a Candy Greninja, which is awesome, right? Which is awesome. Oh my goodness. So they're going for the snipe, which is interesting because I don't know who they're going to be sniping here. And it does appear that they're afraid to use Fez. And if they do use Fez, then they're probably dead. Yeah. Interesting play. I do think they're probably not hitting our Mega Froslass, maybe. If they don't, yeah, and that, yeah, they're not. So that gives us a slot on Mega Greninja. Sorry, that gives us a turn to use Monkey Dory, but they might be sniping him as well, right? Do I want to cape up the Monkey Dory? I might very well do that, you know. Or do I want to cape up the Dudunsparce instead? Do you know what? Oh, I could have searched for a... I should have searched for a Shaman. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'll take the risk that they don't have... Because if they want to snipe again, then the Greninja is just dead, right? So yeah, I'm just going to save the Hero's Cape for now. And if they were to punch my Mega Froslass for 170, I'm just going to Cape and Monkey the balance damage over. We do unfortunately have a dead hand, and oh, so they are getting the snipe again. So they are winning the prize trade here. They're gonna take a Dracloak and an Ignition Energy, which is not too bad. The only downside about this for them, to me, is that them focusing on Mirage Barrage prevents them and prohibits them from using Shinobi Blade to search for a card, right? Which is very, very odd to me. But to each their own. So they're going to snipe Dudunsparce and Monkey Dory this turn. And they're going to take a huge 4-0 lead. I am going to knock him out to take some prizes. But then, yeah, it's a bit tricky. Thankfully, we do have our Hero's Cape. So unless they play Monkey Dory, they are unable to... Oh, they do have a Jamming Tower. Snap. I didn't notice that at all. Luckily, I didn't attach the Hero's Cape to the Monkey Dory, man. But the Jamming Tower is going to be a nuisance. Oh, they're aiming for the Bannieri. Interesting, interesting. I think they're afraid that Fez will be knocked out in one shot, probably. So yeah, I am knocking out the Mega Greninja here. I'm assuming the A-Spec is actually up in you, you know? It might very well be up in you. Do I bench this? They can't be one-shotting me this turn, right? So I'm just gonna knock him out. Not the best card to get. Bossing for the Facility is pretty interesting, but if the damage is this turn, it's a bit tricky because our Hero's Cape's not functioning and we don't have Chen Pao here. If they have another Hilda into Upper Neo, that would be interesting. I do think that they are just playing an insane amount of Hildas here. But isn't this deck just super susceptible to... it's just super susceptible to Lilith's Clefairy, right? Just insane. But I do believe that Ace Pack should be Upper Neo actually. Neo Upper. I think it synergizes well with both Greninja and Dragapult and Hilda as well. Oh, they might be whiffing. I think they're actually whiffing probably the... They're probably whiffing the Hilda. Because all they need is a Hilda here, I think. Yep. Oh, and they did get a Hilda. Yep, I am right. Unless the Dragapult's prized. Nope. So yeah, the Greninja is just gonna finish me off the following turn, right? So that's a problem. Interesting deck actually, to be honest. Interesting deck. Maybe they don't have boss, so I can retreat if I ever have another Mega Froslass, right? Oh, please save us. Wallies? Ho ho! Snap. Wallies coming in clutch here. Do I want to kill the... Yeah, I'm not going to bench shame it. I don't have to. Yeah, so we're going to keep the boss unless they disrupt us. We should have game because we can just boss for a low HP Pokemon, right? No matter how much they thin, I don't think they can thin that much. But as you can see, the Dudunsparce engine is pretty decent. It came in clutch, even though we only have one, and we do, you know, we are playing 4 Wally's Compassion, and in fact, we didn't even see one entire game, so the odds of us drawing into it's pretty decently high. Yeah. So they do not play Unfair Stamp, so in that sense, we're pretty safe. I think the only option here is the Judges, but we've also not... I think we've only used one Ultra Ball, right? So our odds of drawing into an Ultra Ball into a Meowth is pretty decently high as well. I do think that, right? So I'm not too overly concerned about the Judge. In fact, if the Judges into a Poképad, we can just pad out a Chien-Pao as well, which is, you know, also not too shabby. But of course, he'll be susceptible to boss and stuff. But if you don't get a Chien-Pao, our Mega Froslass is dead either way, right? So, but yeah, I really foresee them not having a Disrupt here, and if they don't, then they're probably cooked. And I think that's a struggle against Mega Froslass as well, right? I think with the rotation of cards like Ardent Vessel, Superior Energy Retrieval, a lot of your hand discarding cards are no longer available. You're only left with Ultra Ball, right? Oh, and they did get the Judge. Come on, man. Ultra Ball. Oh. They've yet to use Fast or Draglook, so if they don't have a retreat here. And the hand attached to Greninja as well, right? So I think that was a mistake, man. So I actually think that they're gonna concede here because I think they attached the energy card to Greninja. Yep. GG. Going second again, things okay. Oh, what an ideal hand to go second, right? Poison Dong. Nah, I'm just... Oh. Could this be the one and only Alakazam? Oh, is this the Bannieri version of the deck? Show me the water energy card. Come on. Show me that's the mirror. Show me that they're playing my deck, man. Please. Baneri sleeves though, it might not be. Ho ho! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, man. Let's go. This is gonna be so fun. I probably should have saved. Yeah, I probably should have saved some cards actually. Probably should have searched for Snoran and yeah. Oh well. This is so insane, man. Can't believe I'm playing a mirror. Can't believe I'm playing a mirror matchup, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is he gonna boss? Oh. Scared me a little there. Well, the mirror matchup is extremely interesting. And if he kills me here, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh no, come on, man. I think this guy needs to buy my guide. He needs to buy and read my guide, man. He most definitely needs to buy and read my guide. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000,000,000 gazillion percent. He's just gonna scoop. I can guarantee he's just gonna scoop this turn. Concession time. I know for a fact that there's no disrupt. Show me the darkness energy that I want to see. Come on, man. Show it to me. Damn it. Did I just put this guy down? Oh, come on, man. Never in a million years I thought I'll play against a mirror. I don't really mind going second. Pretty decent hand actually, if you were to ask me. Better to go first maybe? Oh. But this is an interesting deck to go. To play against. Pass. Ah, come on, man. Immediately get a snarl out. Come on. In fact, you know what? Do I even want to Hilda? Double Hilda. Gosh. Oops, we don't have the Badu as well. Uh-oh. Our Snoran should be safe, right? Do we want to take that risk? I don't think they're gonna boss Mega Star me. I am pretty confident in that aspect. Maybe I shouldn't have benched the Monkey Dory so early. You just want to surprise them in the game, right? Later in the game. So that they miscalculate and they thought like, oh, you know what? 6 energy cards and 6 cards in my hand is not too dangerous, right? Oh well. In decks like this where you are pretty certain that they got a Hilda on their own. Where you're pretty certain that they don't really play on fast time, I think we can preserve our Dudunsparce here and there, right? Legacy energy. Don't really want to see that. But we can always finish them off with a Monkey Door later on in the game. Of course, they have their own Monkey Dories on their own, but I'll take my chances, man. Oh, wait. So the Mega Stami is dying. I think the question now here is, do you want to kill the Mega Stami EX? You know what? I'm gonna preserve my lilies. Now, if they get their own Monkey Dory, then that would be a problem, right? If I kill him, I draw 5. I am alive, actually. So, do you know what? I think I will. Kill him, draw 5. He's doing 250. Yep, we're alive, we're alive. I don't mind taking 2 prizes first and then take another 3 more and then... Oh, come on, man. Another Stami concession? First, second, we're okay either way. We'd rather go first to go turbo, but if we go second, that's the whole purpose of not Fenrotom, sorry, but you being in this deck. Just so we can item lock them. Fenrotom is not really that good. It can't really knock anyone out because we don't really play... we don't really play... Stadium cards? Oh, Lucario. This is interesting. I'm so looking forward to this matchup, man. Yeah, but Dew here is pretty useless. Pass, please pass. Oh my goodness. We're on a roll. Do you know what? I'm so tempted. Penalty price? What? I think it's fate. It's fate to get Bedew this turn, man. Number of Poffins here is insane. Do I need a Snoran this turn? Let's just get it out early, right? We don't really need that many Dudunsparces, I don't think. Feel the wrath of my Ichipollen here. Now, unless they have supporter card, they are pretty much cooked. Cooked beyond cooked. Especially if he attaches another energy. If he really kills my Bedew here, he's... oh... Should I have attached my Hero's Cape earlier? Maybe. Oh... He is knocking out my Bedew here. Okay. Well, at the very least, our Froslass has a turn because they're going to attach an energy card to Soul Rock. They can't attach it to a Riolu, so our Froslass cannot be one-shotted the following turn. Over the third turn, right? So that's good for us. I think we're just going to run away draw 1 time. Do this and this. I think we'll have one evolve just in case. I think I'm not going to bench the Monkey Dory just yet. Only because I don't want to show them that I have a Monkey Dory. But they see it, they've seen the Darkness Energy, they should know. But let's just hold it for now. And you know what? I'm going really greedy. I think if they get a Riolu, right, I might even bench a Meowth just to gust it out. Man, I love the Mega Lucario matchup. It's tough. But I like playing against it. It really requires a lot of brain power here. No Darkness Energy card for them. If they don't have any, oh, they're pretty much screwed here. Alright, our odds of getting a boss should be decently high. But there's only one left in the deck though. Do I really want to boss this Riolu? Maybe not, right? So do you know what? I'm not even interested in doing anything here, to be honest. I'm just gonna... yeah. fact that they throw out a Riolu means they I think they definitely have a Lucario in their hand, right? Now the only question is another concession. Come on, man! I want to showcase the deck. I think we're gonna go first. I shall let him do against me. But I do, if I can remember correctly, they're a candy heavy deck as well. So, come on, this is the most beautiful hand anyone can ever dream of having, man. Come on. Come on, man. At least give me an energy card so I can work with my Monkey Dory. Come on, Prapi. Come on. Man, this is insane. But you know what? I really think about going greedy with lilies, to be honest. Ooh. But there are quite a number of key cards to not discard here. Judge, right? Banieri. Let the fan call begin. Yeah, I don't really think they can actually discard that many cards as well. I don't know. They don't really play Secret Box anymore. Not too sure how many Ultra Balls they play since they have Spike Murph. Am I just donking him? Oh, okay. Come on, man. For 1 second I thought I was just gonna donk him right there. I wonder if he's gonna Buddy Puffin me here. He should. Yep. So the question is, do I search for a Hilda? I don't think so, right? I think I go for the... Man, this is actually a very tough matchup. Very tough matchup. But yeah, unfortunately I have to bench the Meowth, so... Caping here as well too early might not be the right play. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get a Hilda. I don't think so. I need it just yet. Did not get what I needed though. Played a little bit too greedy, huh? Got a little bit too greedy there. If they get a boss here, they may just cook, right? They might even play a Meowth into a boss. So who knows? Do we want to get a Shame in here? That's the question, right? I don't want to use too many Dudunsparces as well. Yeah. Do I want to bomb the Spike Murph? Nah. Might need to play Shame in here, which is not ideal. If he gets a boss, he's taking 3 prizes, and that's extremely painful. Maybe I should have bombed the stadium. Are they gonna get another Lilies here or an unfair stem? They have a patrol, so they can patrol into an unfair stem, which is pretty insane. Yep. It's coming. There it is. If they are unable to... So they are able to thin their hand. Come on, of course. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, and I can't even play a Monkey Dory as well. Come on, man. This is so incredibly frustrating. Well, the good news is they're bench locked, so they can't really use Monkey Dory that much as well. They're putting on a Melf. I do think that's the correct play. I think they are foreseeing the Mega Froslass play here. So I do think we do this if we have quite a number of stretches left. Yes, we do. But we don't have energy cards, so that's the problem. I think I do bench shaming. Oh, this is gonna be tough. So it's gonna hit me. I have to use Wally's this turn. And I don't really need... They don't really have that many disrupts as well. So they're probably gonna retreat, okay. Are they retreating though? I don't know. I wasn't able to go turbo fast enough to take multiple prizes before they were able to set up their stage 2s. So that's a problem actually. But unless they have balloons, I don't think so it's wise for them to be moving around. They're probably going to take 3 prizes there. I think my biggest thing that I got to do here is to... Yeah, I think at least my Melf is surviving, right? Yeah, I probably didn't need to cape Mega Froslass. Are they going for the Melf? Come on, man, go for the Melf. If they do go for the Melf, I can save a turn for my Wally's Compassion. I think they realized they did a mistake. They did a mistake here. They probably should have hit. Yeah, so no one's getting hurt here. Oh, well, okay, right. 60, 120, 180. Yeah, that's immaterial damage actually. I don't think that was a wise move in their part. So now here, if I can actually get Monkey Dory on board, that'd be great. Nonsense. Rubbish cards. Very unfortunate. Now I'm just forced to Wally's this turn. That's a problem, man. But I guess that's the good thing about having... Yo, I guess that's where the mistake lies now. So They're just gonna kill Shaman and then the following turn... Yeah. Are they gonna judge me here? Yeah, if they kill Shaman, then I can just spread and then probably just boss for decent amount of damage. Oh, they opted not to kill Shaman. Okay. Do I Wally's here? And deal 50? He heals 30, that's 20, but he ticks to 30 and he ticks to 40. That's actually not enough. Yeah, Wally's not gonna do much here, to be honest. There's a kill Monkey Dory. He can really just end me here pretty soon, actually, to be honest. Problem is, even if I kill him here, I'm quite screwed. Oh, I can Wally's him, yeah. Unless he gets a boss. Heals up to 40... Yeah, I think it's just nice. I can actually finish him off here with 60 damage. Unless he gets the boss's order, then we're pretty much screwed. But if not... That gives us another turn as well. But what's the point, right? This doesn't do anything. 180. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. I do think we are pretty cooked here. Unless I can retreat. Not too sure how many bosses they play. They used 2 bosses already, so... Oh, but then our Lopunny might be in danger, because 90, 180 to 70, yeah, it's a bit tricky. I have to knock him out the following turn. I need to get an energy card, or a Dudunsparce, or... I need something here. I think the odds of them getting their last boss is pretty low. Oh well, if I don't draw into a card here, I'm pretty cooked, so... Alright, we got something. Please get me something here. Did get the energy card, which we needed. Do I need to use Wally's this turn? I don't think so, right? Unless I get a boss's order here. Double monkey 60. Oh no, if they get another monkey, I'm screwed. Opening bench space there might have been a mistake, but I don't think so. We have any other options left, to be honest. Yeah. Do they have boss? Oh, come on, man. That was close. Well, I think we made the correct play, but yeah.